Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Firestar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt, and this is your weekly general love reading. So we are going to be doing things a little bit different. We're going to be doing some shadow work today instead of always the great things, right? I just feel like really, honestly, a lot of the tarot readings that I've been watching just feel like it's telling you what you want to hear. So, and even with the tarot readings that I've been giving when it comes to love, I just feel like it's like, honestly, everything that you want to hear, right? So I figured, really facing some of the shadows, the fears, the challenges, and just the issues within the connection, but more importantly, the issues within yourself and your person, okay? So I do have a hurt finger, so if I'm working a little bit slow today, understand. I do want to go ahead and apologize for my connection as well, you guys. My kids really mess up the connection if it gets slow, okay? So I am live on Facebook. I am live on YouTube as well, you guys. I do have my comments on, so hello, everybody. So Aquarius, I do want to go ahead and apologize for last week. I did try to upload y'all's videos, and unfortunately we had some really bad weather here in the Houston area, and Aquarius and Pisces videos got ruined. So instead of giving you guys a video for last week, I'm just going to start off the readings with you, Aquarius, because you guys were the first ones to not see your video last week. So I'm kind of making up for it by starting off the readings with your sign, okay, Aquarius? So I do apologize. I hope that doesn't piss too many of you guys off. All right. So I did mess up my finger, you guys. I literally ripped my real nail off, so I have a Band-Aid off on it. So again, if I work slow, I do apologize. So we're going to be tapping into your shadows, okay? I'm not going to get into a long, big ol' intro. You guys know the deal. Most of you guys have been following me since day one. So we are going to look at you and the cross watcher, okay? So the person that you're interested in, Aquarius, all right? So I want to go ahead and start off with your energy, and I just want to tap in to find out what's really going on with you, Aquarius. What are the problems and fears that you're facing, not only with this person that you're thinking of, but just in general, like maybe the things that are stopping you from, connecting with people, or even just from trusting people, especially with just kind of everything that's going on. I know it's got a lot of people down, but honestly, we do need to face the shadows. We need to work on ourselves and kind of take that accountability and find out what we can fix within ourselves. Because honestly, you can't change anybody else. You can only change yourself. So where does it start? It starts with you, right? So first out, we do have the Seven of Swords coming up, okay? I'm going to go ahead and just pull out 6 cards for you, and then we will look at your person as well, 6 cards for them, and find out what it is that they're working on when it comes to the shadows. So most importantly here, I just want to shed light on the dark areas of our lives. Sorry, I look like a mess. I have my hair thrown up. You guys, it is what it is, okay? But I just want to focus on those challenges, those issues, those fears, okay? But I am going to pull 6 cards, and then after I pull the 6 cards, we'll explain them and I'll go over them with you, and then we'll get into your person, okay? We also have the King of Wands in reverse coming through. All right. Wow, we have the 9 of Wands coming through, okay? This has to do with a lot of thoughts and passion, okay, or the thoughts that have to do with your passions, or the passions, your thoughts behind the passion. So anything that has to do with creativity, influences, and all that. Of course, I'll break it all down for you guys. We all face a lot of these problems, okay, Aquarius? So before I even, get into this, I want you to understand that I have only good intentions here, okay? No ill intentions. And honestly, again, it's about holding ourselves accountable to the areas that we can fix, the things that we can not necessarily control, but the things that we can try to change, okay? All right, so I do have your 6 cards, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, grounding you is the Fool, okay? So I feel like, honestly, a lot of the things that you face, you run away from, straight up, Aquarius, all right? Again, real big warning really quickly, trigger warning, okay? If I offend you, look, I'm not doing it intentionally to hurt you. I'm doing it intentionally to wake you up so that you can address the issues, so that your connections around you are healthy, okay? So that you can create a really positive social dynamic. And I know it's nothing easy, okay? It's something I still battle to this day, so don't think I'm perfect either. All right, all in all, though, you guys, it's this sense of just running from the problems, okay? It's being naive sometimes, and again, trigger warning. Really important, though, I feel like this is maybe a lot to do with a lot of the issues, okay? Because when you run away from your problems, some people need to, okay? But for this particular energy here, it's this strong feeling of always walking away from things, maybe not following through on things and just giving up easily, okay? Now, I'm not blaming you. There can be things, trauma from the past that can create a lot of this energy. Again, I like to express a lot that we are all going through being conformed. So it's an awakening that is taking place within a lot of people. And so it's important to understand that this is a part of the awakening, right? Trying to seek answers to the issues and the problems you're facing, right? So again, all in all, I just feel like it's this leap of, always taking this leap of faith, but never following through, okay? So again, maybe taking a leap of faith, maybe trusting things too easily could be an issue. Maybe, not fully taking the time to get to know somebody in a connection. Therefore, you're exposing everything, right? You're being naive when it comes to your emotions. It's not because you want to be naive. It's because maybe you didn't know better. Okay. I know that sounds really, weird, but we're going to break it all down. Okay. So there's a few different ways that this can be, right? Most importantly, though, is of course everything behind it. So you guys, the Seven of Wands, right? Sorry, the Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords. I'm all over the place. Honestly, with the Eight of Swords, I feel like honestly you've been in your heads a lot, all right? A lot, Aquarius. You've been so much in your head here, and this is a beautiful card, right? Let me zoom in so you guys can really see it, because this is the Deviant Tarot deck. It's a little bit more demonic, okay, because we are facing the shadows. We are facing the shadow work, so this is very fitting. So it's going to show you the negatives, the fears, the challenges, and everything, and a lot of the imagery and most of these cards in this deck, okay? Don't be feared, don't fear it. Ultimately, though, with this card, there's this sense of you wanting to end the thoughts, okay? Aquarius, you've been in your head a lot here. I feel like a lot of the thoughts in your head are the things that you may have created or the things that you're not creating, okay? So it has a lot to do with, again, the influence within your thought process, okay? Your thoughts, period. So I feel like, honestly, a lot of my Aquariuses, you guys have been going through it, okay? You've been beating yourself up in your head, straight up. I feel like there's a lot of illusions, though, within those thoughts. So there's this sense of you maybe telling yourself you're not good enough, okay? Or telling yourself that you don't deserve good enough, okay? With the grounding energy, though, that you're taking a leap of faith, maybe a little bit too much here with the problems and fears. Again, this would but this would explain why you have these illusions within your thoughts, right? Because you've taken a leap of faith, and when you took that leap of faith, it didn't produce the way you wanted it to, right? So it wasn't long-term, it wasn't stable. So now here you are again in the Eight of Swords, just really not wanting to trust your own thoughts here, okay? We also have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So I feel like, honestly, the shadows that need to be the light that needs to be shown on these shadows has to do with what you're thinking is good luck here, okay? So what that means, and I am going to clarify here, but I really feel like strongly this is just telling you that there's some things that you think are good for you in your life, Aquarius, that aren't really that good for you, okay? And it has to do, again, with the way you're thinking here. We also have the Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? This could be your person, Aquarius. We will clarify and find out. The fact that you're in separation with this person, this is someone that you love. It is in the reverse, you guys, so it's not going to be the best imagery. In the upright, it's a bug, right? A bug man on a bug. Bottom line is with the Knight of Wands, and I'll show you guys the cards when we go to clarify and get into more detail here. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, though, I really feel like, it's this separation with this person, right? This is why you're automatically thinking of them. And the separation doesn't have to be, in the 5D. You guys can still be together. This can apply to relationships, single people, okay? This can also apply to people in relationships that are just, dealing with things, and also complicated relationships, all right? Because remember, relationship statuses don't apply here. All in all, though, I feel like, honestly, a lot of these issues are having to do with the reason you clicked on this video, okay? The person that's on your mind, the person you feel attached to that you can't just seem to let go of, right? That special person. We also have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so here we have a sequence of 8, 9s, and 10s. So this is trying to finalize and end out a cycle, okay? And with the Venus retrograde, we're going to see a lot of endings to a lot of things, including the things that you're seeing on your television, racism. A lot of things are actually coming to a completion, okay? And with like everything in life, things tend to get really big right before they die out, just like a viral video. It goes viral, it's huge, and there's a big fuss about it, and then it goes down. So it's this energy of honestly knowing that things are almost done and kind of having this energy of wanting to still push forward, but still caught up in, you know, the Eight of Swords, still caught up in not knowing that some of the things that are good for you are actually keeping you down, or some of the things that you think are good for you are actually bad luck or illusions, okay? We also have the Ace of Cups in reverse here. So again, with this lack of love, this connection. And we will look at your person's shadows as well, okay? We also have the Knight of Swords coming in. So you could have two people. If not, it's just more of the energies, which again, we'll clarify and break down. All in all, though, with the Knight of Swords, it's about taking action. So again, I really feel like this is your energy, Aquarius, okay? My air sign, right? The Knight of Swords, Aquarius, is your energy taking action, okay? You're being very much in your thoughts. You're being very smart with your thoughts. I feel like, honestly, because you've taken a leap of faith so much when it comes to love, you kind of, it's not that you were naive, okay? It's that you were willing to take a risk and it bit you in the ass. So this is that feeling here, okay? But again, I feel like you want to take action when it comes to finding out whatever's going on, having the answers that you're seeking. You want to end out all this bullshit, okay? So when it comes to the shadows, we're going to face them and we're going to clarify them. And of course, we're going to kind of get into those wounds and try to rinse them and clean them, okay? And then we'll tap into your person's energy after that, okay? I'm also going to be pulling an oracle card here from the Fairy Oracle. I am going to have to read out of it because you guys, the Fairy Oracle, it's not my favorite when it comes to the color scheme, but man, is it in detailed when it comes to shadows, okay? And it's long explanation, so I'm actually going to read it out of the book for you guys because it's really important, okay? But let's go ahead and break this down a little bit and find out exactly what it is that we need to focus on with you, okay, Aquarius? So clearly, I want to look at what's going on here with your thoughts, okay? Clearly. There's a lot of illusions within the thoughts, okay? You almost feel like the illusions that you're facing are just kind of pulling you out. They're pulling you out of your own mind, okay? And Aquarius, with you, the reason this is so hard on you is because you are someone who is very intellectual, okay? You're someone who is already in their thoughts. So the fact that you're being put in your thoughts and you don't trust your thoughts is got to be one of the biggest issues for you, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify and find out what exactly is going on when it comes to your thought process here. All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Aquariuses, please. Why is the Eight of Swords here? We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to the Eight of Swords in reverse, please. Show me what I need to see when it comes to the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Pentacles, right, and you guys got the Seven of Wands. All right. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Interesting, Aquarius. Okay, so all in all, I feel like, honestly, this has to do with the things that you've manifested clearly, right? A lack of manifestation. So, you know, it's honestly this feeling that when it comes to the way that you're thinking, Aquarius, there's this sense of automatically going to the things that didn't work out for you, okay? Automatically, all the failures, it's like you're really thinking about those failures. And ironically, I know it's because of the Fool here at the bottom of the deck, right? What it did to you, right? What happened the last time you took that leap of faith? What happened the last time, you know, you trusted your heart? The last time that you trusted a creative idea, your influence, whatever it is in your thought, right? The last time you trusted your thoughts, okay, the way you think, it led you astray. So ultimately what's happening here is you've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right? It was like you were almost completed when it came to this connection, okay? You were almost feeling this sense of the long game, okay, the long term, right? And clearly because something happened in the connection, okay, whether this is a separation, whether this is the relationship never coming to manifestation, it was this sense of the work was still put in, right? Not only was the work still put in, but you didn't produce anything. So you're not trusting that thought process behind yourself. And it's important to understand, look, yeah, here we are with the Seven of Wands, right? Seven of Wands in reverse, right? The opposite of winning, the opposite of victory, right? Is what? Weakness, losing, of course. You lost this situation, so therefore it puts you in this spiral when it comes to your thoughts. You don't trust your thoughts. You're not trusting, what you can manifest, what you can produce. Yeah, so honestly, though, you probably already knew that, right, Aquarius? So what's going on here with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? What is it that is bad that you think is good? The High Priestess came out in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this just got deep, Aquarius. So honestly, the bad luck has to do with what you are thinking is your intuition, right? Not only your intuition, but your intuition is manifesting things. So it's good luck, okay? You have your intuition. This is a good thing that you have. The cards are still here, which means this is something that you possess, Aquarius. It's not something you lack. It's what it's saying is that there's something that has to do with the things that you are thinking are good for you, Aquarius, okay? The things that you're trusting in your intuition, your gut feeling, the things that you're manifesting, okay? The things that you lost in, all right? The things that you lost that you worked really, really hard on, all right? And I get it. It puts you in your thoughts, right? So all in all, you guys, there's something, okay, as fucked up as it sounds, instead of blaming this person for not having this communication with you, or instead of blaming this person for not having a connection with you, it's this sense of you feel like your intuition led you astray. But what Spirit is saying is that this good luck, this intuition is playing with you. It's not really what you think it is, okay? So when, say for example, and I don't know if it's this connection or not, this love reading is going to be a little bit different. We are going to look at the end game, the possible outcome. But I wanted to focus on the negatives, not only within you, but your person as well. Okay, Aquarius? Because sometimes we see things great instead of actually seeing them for what they are. So again, I feel like what you think is your intuition telling you that this is Mr. Right or Mrs. Right has led you astray. So instead of blaming this person for not having a connection with you, or instead of, more importantly, blaming yourself because things didn't work out right, it's time to do some digging when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to you trusting the difference between a thought and your intuition, okay? The difference between the way you think and a download, all right? The difference between conscious and subconscious, right? The difference between 3D and 5D, the things that are different from the way that we are, it's hard to explain, because it's not that it's hard to explain, but it becomes tricky when you look at it from different perspectives. But ultimately, it's this sense of whatever you're thinking is right has been wrong, okay? So that's what you need to attack, not this person, okay? Or not this person, but this possible person. So let's clarify a little bit more and find out for sure what's going on here with the Knight of Wands in reverse, as well as the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, doesn't have to be. And remember, we all possess, the same 12 zodiac signs within us. So the energies can be, you can get messages in all the zodiac signs. You really can, okay? Why is this Knight of Wands here? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to this Knight of Wands, please. In reverse, who is the Knight of Wands? Again, it doesn't have to be a fire energy sign, though, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like whoever this Knight of Wands is to you, okay, is definitely someone who was a little bit more on the greedy side, okay, a little bit more greedy when it came to the manifestation of this connection. Someone who may have been even greedy with their money, maybe didn't let you have, any type of say so when it came to the money, or this can just be somebody that you're interested in that you see is really dominating the money, right? Dominating the work industry, dominating the career life, maybe a possible businessman here. The Four of Pentacles isn't a negative card, but it can be a negative card, okay? It can lead to greed. It's like understanding that if God gifts you, okay, if you work really hard on manifesting, whether it's a connection or pentacles, okay, or the dollar bills, it's this, you get what you put out. So even when you receive, the money from the hard work you put in, okay, or the long-term relationship that you put the work into, right? It's still understanding that even once you get it, your work's not done. Okay, it's nowhere near done. You still have to give out, and you still have to continue to do the things that you've learned here. So all in all, it's this feeling that this person that you are separated from, this person that is not being passionate with you, that is not, there's no influence going on between you. Okay, there's no passion, there's no drive, there's no ambition between this connection. This Knight of Wands individual, again, is someone who can manifest, but it's this, you don't know if they can manifest. It's, you don't know if there's greed to this manifestation, okay? So that it's this question, right? But you do see them as someone who is hardworking. Interesting, the Princess of Pentacles came through. So maybe your person is in a third-party situation here, and this might not even be your person as far as like a romantic life goes. Like this might not be someone who is necessarily you're sexually involved with, okay? This might not even be a sexual connection here with this Knight of Wands, honestly, in reverse. This could be your person, okay? I'm not saying it isn't, but again, this could also just be somebody you're dealing with in your circle, okay? But ultimately, there's this Princess of Pentacles coming through, okay? This is still this feminine energy of dominating manifestation, okay? This is someone who can bring in the money, okay? Point blank, this is someone who can bring in the money here. They could be dealing with an earth sign, okay, or they could be dealing with someone who's very grounded and maybe taught them the ways, and maybe this is where this greed is coming from. But these are the things that you're thinking, okay? So this is your perception, all right? This isn't the actual reality of the situation. These are the thoughts that you're going through, Aquarius, okay? The beating yourself up. If this is your love partner, beating yourself up when it comes to the person they're with, the life that they've manifested for themselves, and this connection that you're not a part of, okay? And if you're in a relationship, it's more of, again, just not having the connection that you want, right? Feeling like your person is working their ass off, but you're not having anything in return. You're not having a relationship. They're just always gone, right? So feeling alone even in a connection is what I'm getting from these cards, okay? You're getting this sense of wanting to be greedy when it comes to your person, okay? And rightfully, I think that is needed. I think to an extent you need to be greedy with your person. You need to say, this, you're mine, right? But it's all about balance, okay? So, because remember too, in a lot of my readings, I discuss this, the way we perceive people is actually a reflection of ourselves. So ultimately, even if you're feeling like this in your head, or you're feeling like this about this person in your head, it ultimately look at that reflection, because there's something that you want for yourself and all for yourself when it comes to this Knight of Wands, okay? So I do feel like this Knight of Wands has a lot to do with your situation, okay? A lot to do with a lot of your thoughts, okay? A lot of your thoughts here. We also, like I said, we have the Four of Pentacles, all greed, right? Not all greed. Princess of Pentacles here. So yeah. So let's take a look at a few more cards for you when it comes to your shadows, all right? So what's going on here with your creative side of you? What's going on here with, the things that are influencing you in the shadows, okay? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to this Nine of Wands, please. We have the Lord of Unstable Effort, the Seven of Swords, right? So again, this is where I was saying I feel like you're giving up now because the last time you tried something, it didn't work out, okay? The last time you tried to pursue this connection, what happened? You were the fool. You were naive. You looked stupid, right? So ultimately, the work you're putting into this connection, or the work you're putting into yourself, you're giving up. You're giving up before long term, okay? Regardless of the person that you're thinking of here, it's important to understand. Sorry again for my connection, you guys. It's important to understand you're almost there with the Nine of Wands, okay? Like literally, this is a completion to a cycle here when it comes to the influences that are happening around you, okay? So whether this influence is passionate connections, intimacy, whether this is just, finding the ideas in your thoughts to create, whether it's creating a new connection with somebody, creating a burning, flame within you, sparking that creativity to where you can create and manifest things for yourself. It's like you're almost there, but the areas that you're not facing are the things that you have. It's like it's like you're almost there, right? Every time you're there, you do this, right? So you go from literally only having to take one more step, Aquarius, to, well, shit, it's not going to work out. Let me just give up. So it's almost like you're your worst enemy here, you know? Yeah. I mean, because ultimately, again, these thoughts, we're starting the reading off with your Eight of Swords, right? It's all about your thought process. Here you are at an 8 trying to complete this thought process, right? You're working hard. It's just that you're not producing, right? You're not fully getting what it is that you want, right? Well, because you took that leap of faith, right? It puts you in a spiral downward. You lost the only thing, not the only thing, but mentally right now, it's kind of like you lost this connection. You took a chance on this connection and you lost it. So this is that unstableness, right? That unstableness comes from here, right? So now you're thinking of everything from that point of view. So now it's not only this connection, but now you doubt your thought process. And so anybody else that you're thinking of, it's automatically going to be the same thing. So again, it's this, you're almost there, you get there, and then something happens, it doesn't work out, whether this is your choice or not, okay? And because it didn't work out, okay, the unstable part of it creates, again, this blockage. It creates you not being able to take that last step to end the cycle out, all right? We also have the Ace of Cups in reverse, right? Which is going to be the love side, right? What's going on with not feeling like your cup's full, right? Feeling like you poured out, you poured out your emotions, okay? And you lost them. You lost all of your emotions. But remember, Aquarius, this is why you only give 50% of yourself out. You don't give your whole 100% out, okay? Look, here's that Knight of Wands. I think you're dealing with fire energy, most definitely. If not, you're dealing with someone who is very passionate, who is the ladies, the ladies' man, or the attention go-getter female, right? Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles too. This person's also grounded though. Or at least you see this person as very, very passionate, very attractive, very grounded, very masculine energy here, okay? And if you're a male, this can definitely be feminine energy. Look, here we go. We have the King of Wands too now. Yeah. Heavy fire energy, okay? Very heavy fire energy and earth. Eight of Cups in reverse, yeah. Here we are with these illusions, right? So all in all, you feel this separation, or you feel not having this union. So you feel a disunion, okay? So whether you're single and feel alone, whether you're in a relationship and feeling alone, or whether you're in a complicated relationship and feeling alone, it doesn't really matter. The point is that you're feeling a disunion. You're feeling a disconnect. You're feeling something not right, okay? So when it comes to love, you're feeling like it's not there. You don't have a partner. You don't have long-term. You don't have end game. So ultimately, here we are with this abandon, right? This feeling abandoned when it comes to love. Okay, the Eight of Cups is all about being abandoned, but it's in the reverse. So I do feel like, honestly, whatever you lost in this connection, again, with the Wheel of Fortune, was what you thought was good luck, okay? You thought that this connection was good luck. You took this chance, and what happened? You lost your love. You lost everything, okay? So yes, there was this abandoned success, but ultimately with the reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse here, this is telling me that you actually gained something, Aquarius. I think right now your energy is focused on this person and focusing on the loss of it. But again, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is telling me that there's something here when it comes to love that you gained. Okay, now whether this is self-love or not, we'll kind of dig deep and find out. But again, going back to this person, it has to do with this person, this fire energy, this Wands character, okay? I feel like, honestly, before, this character was very greedy when it came to not only their finances, but I feel like this person was also greedy when it came to this Princess of Pentacles, okay? So this can also represent just multiple people here. This can just be this person was greedy, okay? When it comes to, again, going more to the thought process behind you. When you're thinking about this individual, you see this person as someone who was greedy when it came to your love. Not only greedy when it came to your love, but greedy in the manifestation of things. You feel like they took a lot of what you manifested and put it elsewhere. This is why you have a strong sense of feeling abandoned, feeling like everything that you put into it was canceled, like feeling this resentment, feeling this what is the word I'm looking for? Not abandoned. Trying to think. Jason, Michael, you guys, card readings. I do general readings on Facebook. I mean, hi, you guys on Facebook. Sorry, I apologize. I do private readings separate. I do charge for my private readings. These are general readings, but you will find messages in all of my general readings, okay? I also provide a link for you guys to check your birth chart. Check your birth chart. It's actually important. You know, obviously we possess all 12 zodiac signs within us, but even more importantly, you can just find out exactly your main signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, okay, your ascending. But, and of course, most of these readings will, you know, resonate with most, if not all, of the Aquariuses because of the energy. So hopefully you find the answers that you need in these readings. If not, email me. My email's in the description box. Send me an email and just say, hey, I'm interested in a private reading, and I'll send you over a price list, okay? But again, you guys, going back to this character, okay, so again, if you're male or female, doesn't matter. This person is someone who is very passionate, okay, someone that either you're very passionate for, or they're very passionate, or your connection is just very passionate. So I feel like there was a lot of intimacy here. I feel like there was a lot of sexual, ambitious type of flirting behavior, okay? I feel like there wasn't a question if you were attractive with this person because you felt it. If there was a question of you being attractive or whatever the case is, not feeling like you were good enough for this person, it has to do with your own issues or the fact that this person left you, you know, and just disconnected that, because this energy is coming through very heavy, okay? There was a lot of intimacy here, a lot of intimacy. So all in all, you guys, yeah, again, taking this leap of faith has really got you. And again, this thing failing, right? It wasn't that you took the leap of faith that has you feeling like this. It was that you took a leap of faith, and again, it failed you, so it put you in your thought process. And again, Aquarius, that's not, you know, the best place for you because you're always already there. You're a very intellectual, very smart person. You understand how to logically think of things and all that. All right, you guys. So again, all in all, I just feel like the reason you're having a lot of issues is because of this, okay? So Aquarius, when it comes to this connection, we're gonna tap into your person's energy. We're only 32 minutes in. We should do about 30 minutes for your person's energy too. All in all, the areas that you really need to face here, and I haven't even clarified the Knight of Swords, the action that you need to take, but all in all, I get where your dark areas are at, okay? So yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. This actually came through when I was pre-shuffling off of camera, okay? This is this fast motion, okay? This is direction, ambition, but this is a push, okay? So this isn't you doing this. This is this like push from divine for you to kind of move fast, okay? Now, I'm not saying move fast toward this person. I'm talking about moving fast when it comes to the areas you need to work on, okay? So all in all, we know you need to take action, okay? Aquarius, straight up, this is your card, right? This is all about taking action when it comes to the dark areas in your life, right? This fast moving push by divine to get you to face the areas that you need to work on, okay? So let's clarify this Knight of Swords. And then I'll kind of run over this one more time, and then we'll go into your person's energy and the areas. So cross watchers, if you're here for an Aquarius, we'll get into your shadow work, okay? So let's find out what's going on with this Knight of Swords here. All right, so is it you, or is it that you want someone to take action towards you, all right? So Spirit, what's going on with this Knight of Swords here, please? Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see when it comes to this Knight of Swords, please. Who is this Knight of Swords, and why are they here? All right, so the Sun in reverse, right? Unhappiness. Sorry, the contrast on these cards, you guys. My light's really bright, so it's gonna be really hard for you to see the details. But this is the Sun in reverse. So taking action, right? Spirit wants you to take action, Aquarius, when it comes to the things that don't make you happy, okay? All in all, from this reading, it's very clear that things that are making you unhappy is is feeling more like a fool, okay? Feeling naive, feeling stupid, okay? Feeling stupid for following your heart with this person and not having this person long end or long haul, or not having consistency and stability with this connection. So I do feel like, honestly, you are going to take action towards this, okay? Obviously, the Sun card came out in reverse. You're going to take action when it comes to this unhappiness, okay? This can also be your person, maybe possibly you, okay? Not your person, but you wanting your person to take action when it comes to you being unhappy, okay? You feel like maybe even your person is unhappy and made a bad mistake here, made a wrong choice to walk away from you. Okay, ultimately, these are your thoughts. This is your perception, okay? So it's this sense of you wanting this person to take action. You want this person to take action to what is making you unhappy here. But again, we see things as we need to see right in the mirror. So again, if you're wanting this person to take action to you, towards you, Aquarius, it's important to understand that you need to take action to yourself when it comes to the things that you're unhappy about, okay? So let's run over this, and I will pull the oracle when it comes to overall advice from Spirit when what you need to do with this dark area of your life, okay? So all in all, okay, we need to focus on walking away from things because of the last things that didn't go right for us, okay, Aquarius? Meaning, don't give up on yourself when it comes to something that you want to manifest, okay? Maybe we'll talk about something as simple, and I'm just using this as an example. Say you want to start a t-shirt company, okay? We're not even going to talk about a relationship. We'll just talk about something simple like starting a t-shirt company, right? You want to start a t-shirt company, but your thoughts, because of this connection, believe it or not, this person walking away from you, this separation, when you took that leap of faith, okay, and this didn't work out for you, that right there is got you, it's in the subconscious, right? It's in the back of your mind. You may not realize it, but it's there. It's like a stamp that's been imprinted into your mind, okay? So you go to try to manifest a t-shirt company. It's going to be hard to follow through because of the way you're thinking, right? Not only the way you're thinking, but let me switch these around. Not only the way you're thinking when it comes to, things that are passionate and influencing, like intimacy, but also the things that you create, like creating a t-shirt company, right? What's going to happen is you're always going to go to take that last step to follow through, and then you're going to have this abandonment that kicks up, right? This, oh my gosh, but the last time, it's always doubting yourself here. Does that make sense? So like, even if you're in a connection, okay, so for my people that are in a couple, and you're not happy with your connection and you feel like something's not right, this person keeps walking away from you, they won't stay consistent, whatever the case is, even if you're single and this is somebody that you are wanting to start a relationship with for the long term, and this person keeps coming in and out of your life. All in all, because of this relationship, it's going to be the same way with everything else in your life until you face those issues. Does that make sense? So we know that your unhappiness lies within the not trusting yourself anymore, okay? Not trusting the decisions you make. So what's going to happen is ultimately you're not going to manifest the things you want because you're going to always be afraid to take that last step and to actually manifest. Because the last time you took that step, that leap of faith, and in this case, it had to do with love, right? The love that you didn't receive, okay? So ultimately, this puts you in your thoughts. And again, you're doubting your thoughts. So what happens? You doubting your thoughts, you not trusting yourself here. Now you're trusting the things. It's like the things that you're trusting are good because you trusted what you thought was good last time and it failed. Again, it's the same feeling of you not trusting yourself now. You not fully completing things because of this. You're not trusting your intuition. This is what has created this falseness when it comes to your intuition. Look, just because this didn't work out doesn't mean that you can't make other things work out, okay? Do not let this relationship be the fall of you. Do not let this relationship or the lack of this relationship stop you from actually creating another better opportunity, okay? Whether it's with this person or not, I don't care. The point is that there's got to be some work when it comes to your inner workings so that you follow through, right? Complete this cycle. Start a new cycle when it comes to something new, something creative. Again, it's like you're resting, but you never get up off those stairs and complete the last few steps to make it to the end of your cycle. Do you get what I'm saying? So again, get out of this thought process, Aquarius, okay? You have to get out of this thought process. You have to not be afraid to take a leap of faith anymore. The Fool is actually a beautiful card, okay? I don't know where it went, but here it is. The Fool is a beautiful card, okay? In all its glory, it's the not being afraid to leave the bird's nest, right? It's being a bird and flying. You're not going to know unless you fully try it, straight up. You're not going to know what it, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay, okay? I know it gets really tiring when things don't work out, when you put this much energy and effort into it, but what's important to understand is that even though it didn't work out, there was something very important that you were supposed to learn, and more importantly, there was something that you taught that person, okay? So, yeah, I know sometimes we can get caught up in the, well, I'm still pissed. I deserve better than this. Well, you're right. You do deserve better. So it's time for you to address the issues and not be afraid to take that leap of faith, whether it's with yourself and something you're doing in life, or whether it's a connection with someone, whether it's this person or not, okay? So we're going to tap into your person, though, because clearly, let's take a look and see what's going on with your person here, okay? Before I do that, I am going to pull the Oracle card for you guys as far as overall advice from Spirit goes when it comes to you, Aquarius, okay, and your shadow work. All right? So let me get everything cleared up here, and so we can get into your person's energy, too. Again, I have to work really slow because I hurt my nail so bad. I literally ripped it, like, right in the middle. My real nail. These are mostly, all of these nails are my real nails, except for a few that I keep breaking off, but this 18-wheeler, little story time really quick. We were headed to my parents to the coast, and this 18-wheeler ran us, literally was just being a jerk. We had to go through Houston to get to Freeport. We live on the north side of Houston, and my parents live in the south side of Houston, right? And so we're literally, this part of the highway goes from 2 lanes to 1 lane, and we've been sitting in 1 lane. They literally shut down the highway. We're sitting in 1 lane for at least 20 or 30 minutes, pretty slow, okay? Like literally pretty much dead stop. And we see this 18-wheeler knocking off, driving down the access road. And in Houston, the access road is very small. It's not a full lane, okay? And this is an 18-wheeler, keep in mind. He happens to choose to pull in front of us. There was no space between us and the next car, and literally just starts getting over, and we had nowhere to go. And so I panicked, and I hit the driver. And when I hit the driver, my nail just, because I was panicking, I was like, I thought maybe pushing the driver would help push the car over. I don't really know where my thought process was behind it, but ultimately I jammed my nail, and I can't even cut it off because my nail still, it's just, I refuse to, I'm going to let it grow a little bit before I cut it because it's literally right at the free edge. Sorry, long story, right? And my hair is a mess. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place today, but let's get back to reading. I apologize, you guys. So yeah, we're going to pull a card from Oracle, okay? I have already pre-shuffled off the camera, and like I said, I am going to read out of the book because, man, again, I'm going to give a shout out to this deck, this Oracle deck. It's not my favorite when it comes to colors, okay? I really just don't like brown, but the deck is intense, okay? So, and it uses numbers for numerology, you guys, if you guys are into numbers. So I will give you guys some numbers, and you can always look at your path, right? Your number path. Okay, so let's take a look here. Spirit, what do you have for my Aquariuses when it comes to their shadow work? Advice for my Aquariuses when it comes to their shadow work, please, Spirit. Advice for my Aquariuses when it comes to the dark areas in their life and the things they need to face. We have 65. The feline, but it's like fee, like F-E-E. I don't know if you guys can read it at the bottom. It's like literally F-E-E. No, you guys can't read it, but it's the feline. Like fee, F-E-E, like a fee you pay, right? And let me make sure, because the cursive writing is so intense that like I have a hard time reading it. Wow. Bottom of the deck, you have the sun in reverse. This is unhappiness, right? Because the sun in the upright is all about warmth, growth, happiness. The sun in reverse, solar, right? Yeah, soulless, right? In reverse. I know what that card means, just as a reader in general. This is unhappiness, grounding you, right? This unhappiness in this connection that failed, right? This unhappiness when it comes to trusting yourself. This is what's grounding you, right? This is what's grounding you to everything that you're manifesting, whether this is negative or positive, okay? So again, you got number 65. 11, right? 6 and 5 is 11. Let's see here. 65, yeah, it is the feline. Okay, I just want to make sure. F-E-E for fee. Here, I'll hold it up while I read it to you guys, okay? All right, getting it right, delayed completions, tidying up loose ends. What did I say, you guys? What did I say? You guys had a whole lot of 8, 9s, and 10s, okay? So it's all about ending cycles, ending this shit, right? Ending the thought process, okay? So getting it right, delayed completions, tidying up loose ends. And I'm going to read it to you guys as a reader. So if I use the word quorant is you guys, okay? Brian notes that this is, well, actually, let me just skip to the actual reading, you guys, okay? So the feline looks out as his card accusingly, reminding us of things undone, promises unkept, and duties unfulfilled. He says that we can't expect to have things so right when we are trailing so much unfinished business behind us, okay? Dragging that stuff around tires us. It uses up energy that we need for other things. If we would take care of these things that cause so much mental and sometimes physical clutter, we would suddenly find that we have a lot more energy at our disposal to do things that we really want to do, and probably much more cooperation from others as well. He especially suggests that we take care of the little things that matter to others. We will feel so much better when we have done that, and so will he. All in all, though, this is really just saying that those thoughts in your head, Aquarius, are creating this clutter. And because they're creating this clutter, you can't fully manifest. You can't fully complete those cycles because of all these thoughts in your head. And again, this is why you're having a hard time, Aquarius, trusting your intuition, trusting what's right and what's wrong, what is divinely guided and what is not. This is what has you seeking the answers to why you feel the way you do. Why does this person not come through? Is there ever going to be this person coming back? You know, those kind of questions. It's this strong emphasis on decluttering those thoughts, okay? So if you know that this person hasn't been consistent and hasn't given you any type of energy, then it's time for you to take that energy out of those people that aren't reciprocating, right? That aren't giving back that energy that you're giving to them. And it doesn't have to be long-term, okay? It doesn't have to be for the end game. But if that's what you need to do to focus on you and be able to get by. Now, don't get me wrong. I get it. You know, there can be long periods of times where, you know, you cannot have these thoughts and everything goes good and things are being manifested. But all in all, again, when you're having a hard time manifesting things, even understanding things and things, look, exactly what this card was saying, right? When it's talking about not having the answers you need, right? And so then this is where that clutter comes from, because you never were validated. You were never clarified. There was never an understanding as to why something didn't work or something's not working. So this is just going to add to the shit that's already in your head, right? The thoughts that are already in your head. So this is all that clutter. This is all that noise. And again, this is what Spirit's telling you. Spirit's telling you to go within your mind and declutter that shit. Get rid of the things that are not healthy for you and figure out where you're putting your energy, and to focus on what is being received back with what is being given out. Okay, so what do you give to these relationships? What are you giving to this relationship? And make sure that you're getting the same thing, or if not 50%. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're only giving 50% of yourself, you should still have 50% to keep composure. Okay, you should still have 50% to keep you not dependent on this person, okay, or that energy, which we're about to get into, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the energy and find out what's going on with your person, all right? So all in all, Aquarius, when it comes to you and your shadow work, you know, don't let the things that have failed you stop you from trying again, okay? Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith, jump out from the tree branch and let your little birdie wings fly, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. If it messes up, what's the worst thing? It messes up again. Dust your feet off, dust your shoulder off, keep pushing forward and move on to the next thing. Nothing is going to manifest and nothing is going to benefit you by staying stuck and stagnant on something that is not giving it back. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. All right, Aquarius? Let's get into your person's energy. I do have to shuffle, okay, before we get into your person's energy. And with my hurt finger, it might look a little weird, all right? So let's focus on your person's energy here. Show me what I need to see, Spirit, when it comes to my Aquarius person, the cross watcher, please. Show me the shadows, the darks. The dark spaces, the fears, the problems, the challenges, the struggles, please. Show me the dark shadows of Aquarius' person. One more time, you guys. Show me the dark areas on Aquarius' person, please. All right. Knock, knock. Let us in. All right, Spirit. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius' person, please. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Aquarius' person. I need one more card. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Actually, it's too many cards, but I'm going to take them, okay? So interesting. Very interesting. Wow. Yeah, bottom of the cups. I'm sorry, bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like, honestly, your person, okay, cross-watcher's energy. Cross-watcher, I'm not going to, in this reading, I'm not going to physically talk to you because it does confuse my signs a little bit. Just know that cross-watcher, this is for you, okay? Aquarius, okay? Let's see. I feel like, honestly, with this energy, the Five of Cups in reverse, grounding this energy, this person walked away from you. Okay, this is what this is telling me. And this is grounding their shadows. Okay, this is grounding their issues, their karma, their battles, their struggles, all that, okay? All right. Six of Swords. I feel like, honestly, there was a lot of deceit. There was a lot of lies, okay? And maybe they didn't actually tell you lies, but I'm feeling like more so with their energy. There was a lot of deceit and lies within their energy, okay? They very similarly kind of mimic you in the one concept of not knowing what's good thoughts and bad thoughts here. But ultimately, this has nothing to do with their intuition here, okay? This has to do with, again, them lying to themselves when it comes to things. Maybe not fully trusting themselves, okay? And it does run into intuition, like it is the same thing, but for this card specifically, I feel like your person's kind of big-headed here. I mean, you can even see this person in the boat. That balloon is a part of their head, believe it or not. It's like all the air is in their head, right? They're literally egotistical. They're stuck on themselves. The moon's there, right? The moon is all about emotions, illusions with emotions. So I feel like, honestly, even though this is a Six of Swords, there's a lot of emotions behind the Six of Swords, okay? Because, again, it's this feeling of not seeing things for what they are, okay? So therefore, the thought process behind the cross-watcher, the thought process behind your person, Aquarius, is illusions, right? Not trusting their love, not trusting what is love. And we know it was what they walk away from. So somewhat in the same way that this separation is affecting you, Aquarius, it's affecting your person here, okay? And the reason it's affecting your a person is because they're the ones that abandoned you, okay? They're the ones that walked away from you here. So they're going to have a different feel, right? Do you remember this card, right? The Four of Pentacles. Here it is again. That greedy person, right? This is someone who's very big-headed, very greedy when it comes to theirs and what is theirs. And maybe they don't verbalize this. So they may have not physically told you they were leaving to go elsewhere or they thought they deserved better. It's like this energy just got cut off, okay? They were greedy. They were greedy with time. They were greedy with the things that they manifested, whether this was relationships, whether this was, again, money, you know, again, with the woman on the arm, okay? Maybe this was other women, love, emotions, okay? The moon's still there. There's still illusions when it comes to this stuff, right? So this is all influencing your person. This is their dark areas, right? So this means that they're dealing and they're facing with the things that they were greedy about. They're coming to the realization that their thought process has them actually not creating. It has them stagnant. It has them not manifesting things that they truly want because they know that the things that they manifested are not really what they wanted now. Two of Wands, right? This is this energy of honestly respecting others, more importantly respecting yourself first and then respecting others. So I feel like your person is one of those people. So I feel like honestly, I don't know what's going on here, we'll clarify a little bit more, but I do feel like, and this could have to do with that intimacy, right? That new passionate beginning that you wanted with this person, because they are passionate, right? They are creative, they are warm, they are fiery, okay? They are someone who is very intimate, somebody, and this is that passion I was feeling, lots of passion here, okay? That's what this is. This is that card all about being passionate. But again, it has to do with, I feel like they gave, right? They gave a lot of passion, so they received a lot of passion. They gave a lot of promises of new beginnings, new adventures, new passionate beginnings. I feel like they manifested things here. They really manifested things. Now, whether this was manifestation with you, I feel like this is manifestation with other things, because we also have the world here in reverse. I feel like, honestly, they are manifesting things that do not have them feeling accomplished here. Okay, they're manifesting things that don't have them feeling accomplished. Again, it's like they put in all this hard work and nothing produced. Nothing produced for them. So I feel like they walked away from you here. You took a leap of faith, Aquarius, with this person. They walked away from you. They walked away from you, whether this was for another person, this Queen of Pentacles, or if this was they manifested failure. They manifested unhappiness, right? But look, your person still, even though they've got some shadow work to do, they're still looking at it as this still dreaming, all right? Still dreaming here. They're still dreaming. They're still, hoping and wishing for things. I just think that either this Queen of Pentacles is their energy or this is someone else's energy, and we'll clarify and find out. So either one of two things here. They're dreaming and hoping of obviously better things, right? They want to manifest things that are no longer bad. They want to manifest things that they can be happy for, grateful for, and feel accomplished. I feel like if your person is in a third-party relationship, this person, look, here we are again with another greedy card, the Six of Pentacles, right? I feel like, honestly, though, with this Six of Pentacles, I feel like now they know. And I feel like, honestly, your person has been greedy with the things, right? Their things that they're manifesting, the relationships they're in, the money they're making. Like, they're a hard worker, right? Two Pentacles on the table and the Queen of Pentacles, they're a hard worker. The energy is not hard. It's not that it's not hard working. It's that they're putting their work into something that doesn't have value. They're hoping and wishing and dreaming, right, for manifesting great things, but they're still stuck in manifesting unaccomplished things. I feel like your person, though, the reason they are blessed, because again, we have the Queen of Pentacles on the table, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? These are all cards when it comes to manifesting, okay? But not only are they cards of manifestation, these are good cards. They're positive cards. They're not bad cards, okay? Even the, where are we at? Sorry, my connection. Even with the Four of Pentacles here, like I said, the Four of Pentacles in the upright is not a terrible card, okay? There's a lot of hard work here. It's this power to be able to manifest, okay? But this power of manifestation, it's understanding, it's like your person's energy, they understand this equal give and take when it comes to when it comes to money, okay? So for example, they know that what you put out, you're going to get back, okay? So your person knows this. I feel like this is what you have to learn. Interesting enough. So ironically, I wonder if this person, that's what they teach you here, because in your reading, it was you took that leap of faith, it didn't work out for you, and so now you can't manifest, you can't create because of that, okay? So then that's telling me that there was something that honestly was stopping you from manifesting before. It's just that it carried through, and that is what kind of ignited you. I hope that makes sense. Try to keep up here. All in all, though, when it comes to your person's energy, they understand that what you put out is what you give in. Okay, I'm not saying that you don't, Aquarius, so don't misjudge that. Hold on, I'll catch up. I'll explain it in a minute. So your person is getting money. Okay, the person that you're thinking of, they're financially good, and if they're not financially good, they are going to be financially good because again, they understand that what they put out, they will get, and they also understand that once they reach, okay, that Four of Pentacles. Once they reach this Six of Pentacles, they understand that they still have to continue to give it out. Okay, they've got that down, right? So they're able to manifest. They're able to manifest whether this is emotions, whether this is money or not. Your person doesn't have a hard time manifesting. Your person creates things very easily. The things they want, they dream for, anything like that, they get, okay? But what happens is because they have this power of manifestation, and either they're fire energy or possibly even an earth energy here, they have the power to manifest passionate things, right? Passionate connections, passionate passionate beginnings, whatever. The list can go on and on. Passionate job, whatever. Ultimately, though, they're manifesting shit, straight up. They're manifesting disappointment. They're manifesting failure. Why? Because this is karma, right? For what? For walking away from you, right? For being big-headed here, I feel like they gave you a whole bunch of passion, a whole bunch of influence, a whole bunch of love and creativity, and then they walked away from you here, okay? So let's clarify a little bit, and then we will be done, and we will pull again an oracle card for your person's energy too, all right? So cross watcher, I hope you were keeping up with that. All in all, really quick, cross watcher, I'll address you. If you are here for an Aquarius, ultimately, the things you are manifesting are not good for you, okay? The things you need to think about, it's like you need to think about the things that you're creating because you have the power to create, cross watcher, okay? So be careful with the situations and the things that you're manifesting, period, because clearly you're not happy with the things that you've manifested. So again, we'll clarify with overall energy, but I feel like honestly, you just need to calm down and really think about what you're about to manifest or what you have manifested or what you're manifesting. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the Six of Swords here? And we have two sixes on the table, okay? 3, 6, yeah. Let's see. Spirit, show me what I need to see, please. When it comes to the Six of Swords, please show me what I need to see. Way too many cards. Way too many cards. All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to the Six of Swords, please. Justice. So yeah, this is where I was saying, remember I told you I feel like your person, they kind of understand, they understand the thought process, and they understand the way things work. They understand that what they put out, they receive, okay? Again, this is why they can manifest so well, because they understand the power of thought. They understand that their thoughts, the way they treat themselves, they end up treating others. This is what creates character, okay? So then they go and treat others, and they feel like it's balanced, okay? And it is balanced here because they have the Justice card. So that part of them is very, very balanced. Unfortunately, they don't realize the power behind the manifestation part of it. So here they've thought about things, they understand, so they're able to use that power of thought, even with an air sign, okay? Even if they're not an air sign, they understand how to make even the smartest, inquisitive, and unpredictable person, you, my Aquarius, they know how to even play with your thoughts. And that's what they've done here. Why is the Two of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the Two of Wands here? Queen of Cups in reverse, yeah. So I feel like, honestly, they took a new passionate direction somewhere else here, okay? Ultimately, I think this is the Queen of Pentacles, something that they thought long-term was a little bit more stable, something that was a little bit more achievable long-term to them. Maybe when they were in a connection with you, there was something that they weren't seeing. I hate to tell you that, but with the Queen of Cups here in reverse, yeah, it's the strong energy of, honestly, this separation with you. I feel like they took a new passionate beginning, and it could be backwards here. Okay, maybe the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups is the same person. Regardless, though, I do feel like with the Two of Wands, they walked away to a new person here. Okay, this Queen of Cups energy in reverse. I feel like they chose this new path, and that's, again, when they walked away from you, okay? So they walk away from you, and ultimately, again, because they were being greedy, they thought they were being fair. and they weren't here. Six of Cups, yeah. So this is where the unequalness lies within your person. It's like your person doesn't know what love is, or didn't know what love was, okay? They understood what passion was, definitely understood what passion was. They understood how to properly use thoughts and how to properly use that power of thought to even get into your ideas and your thoughts, okay, Aquarius? But more importantly, they also understood how it is to be able to give and receive when it comes to manifestation, okay? So they know how to work their thoughts and to manifest here. But this is the holdup. The Six of Cups in reverse, okay? They don't have union. They don't have real love. They don't have long-term. They don't have unconditional love. They manifested, again, from a greedy standpoint, okay? They manifested for what's best for me, the things that I hope and wish for, not realizing that they manifested failure, okay? So again, the disconnect is within them with the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? They're not giving enough love. They're giving plenty of mental fuckery, okay? They're giving plenty of manifesting and taking for themselves, greedy, right? But they weren't, and I can't even say greedy, because honestly, this person is very intellectual as well. This person, again, was able to get into your thoughts and become the master of your thoughts here, even in separation, even in disunion. Clearly, Six of Cups in reverse, disunion, right? Queen of Cups, their love in disunion, right? Ultimately, though, this person understands the power of thoughts, okay? They understand the equal balance of thoughts and how the equal balance of thoughts creates the equal balance in manifestation. And the reason your person can keep these manifestations is because they do it the right way. So clearly, your person's very strong when it comes to thoughts and manifestation. They've got that nailed down, okay? So even in your reading, this is why you saw them as not only passionate, but stable and consistent. Like, not consistent as far as the connection, but stable and consistent within their money, within their pentacle, within their career, their job, that kind of thing, right? It's just that you didn't feel the love from this person. Well, yeah, Six of Cups, it's telling you that, right? It's telling you that your person literally can do anything, right? But can't love. This is where they're not accomplished, right? This is where it's hard to see that Six of Cups, but this is where their failures and their failures and their disappointments is because they're not equally giving when it comes to their emotions. They're giving you those thoughts all day long, right? They're giving you their ability to be able to manifest whatever they want, even if that choice was not you, right? So they're giving you all that, and then on top of it, they're not giving you any love. So they've opened you up when it comes to your thoughts. They've opened you up when it comes to looking at long-term, the manifestation and the connection, because they have that power. So you felt that energy of them being able to create, to manifest, to think things through out in a logical way and to create, right? And to, again, manifest. But they never manifested love with you. You know what I'm saying? They never gave you the emotions. Never gave you the emotions. All right, who's this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? Let's see what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles here. All right, Spirit, what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles? Show me what I need to see when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles. Temperance, right? Patience, balancing, reconciliation. Oh man, I chose the red pill. How many times have we seen this reconciliation? Seriously. Oh man. So, excuse me. Reconciliation, right? I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is actually you, Aquarius. Interesting enough. I feel like they left you, right, for someone else that they thought was love, and it wasn't love, okay? Clearly. I feel like you were the more grounded one in this situation, okay? There's going to be a real reconciliation with this grounded one. I feel like you're the grounded one here, okay? Doesn't have to be, could be switched here. But I feel like now your person is honestly thinking about all the shit, okay? They're thinking about everything that wasn't achieved. I don't know if y'all can hear my cat or not. She's meowing like crazy. She's ready to eat and she talks. Like that's how she is. But all in all, sorry, back to the reading. I do feel like there is a reconciliation here. Okay, there's a reconciliation. We're going to pull your card, Aquarius Cross Watcher, overall energy, and then we're going to also pull and just see what the, these are long reads, but we're going to look at the outcome here, all right? Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to this reconciliation, this temperance, please. Show me what I need to see. The Magician, trickery. So I do feel like there's going to be a reconciliation here, but Spirit's saying be careful, okay? Because again, this person can manifest, okay? Not only can this person manifest, but this person can literally create trickery as well. You know, this person can pull the wool over your eyes. They've done it before and they can do it again. So if there is reconciliation, for those of you guys that there is reconciliation, or this person has reached out to you or will reach out to you, understand that again, there is trickery, or there can be trickery in this creation, okay? There can be, again, if you guys are still in this energy, there's definitely not going to be a good outcome, right? It's going to be a terrible possibility because, again, of the trickery, right? Or the possible trickery, the possible illusions within you, Aquarius, as well as your person here. So I do feel like, honestly, if this person reconciliates, it's important. And even though this is your person's energy, Aquarius, you can learn from this too, right? You can always learn from your people. The people that you're involved with, the people that you're dealing with, the people you're mad at, everything. You can always learn from even your enemy, okay? There's always something to learn from everybody you encounter in life, everybody you meet. So ultimately here with this card, even if you're the one that reconciliates with this person, all right, maybe you're the one that takes the first step to reconciliate here. Either way, the Magician card is Spirit saying, hey, be careful. There's illusions in the way you trust your intuition. There's illusions with these things, right? So if there's illusions with these things, what is illusions? Illusions is trickery, right? Not knowing the difference between a thought and intuition. Not knowing when your intuition is your intuition and when it's just a bad thought, right? Even the good things can be bad for us. So we'll clarify a few more cards, and then we'll get Oracle, and then we'll look at overall outcome between you guys two based off of this energy, okay? So what's going on with the Six of Pentacles, Spirit? Six of Pentacles, please. What's going on with the Six of Pentacles? I felt like something flipped. No. King of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, see, what was I saying, right? I feel like this person honestly just, they knew how to honestly manifest things because they could control those thoughts so well. Like they knew how to, you know what I'm saying? It's not that they took advantage of you, okay? And maybe for some of you guys, they did take advantage of you. Ultimately, though, this person knows how to manifest properly. They understand that if they receive things from divine, if they receive things from the universe, if they receive abundance, wealth, prosperity, any of these things, even prosperity when it comes to love, they understand that they have to give out. They don't have to give it all out. This is why this man is holding 5 pentacles behind his back, but yet has 1 pentacle and is giving that 1 pentacle to that person in the crowd, right? To the poverty. It's not that you have to give half of everything that you've received. It's just that they understand that you only have to give back a little bit so that it will continue to come back to you. They get that, right? Interesting enough, though, they have the King of Pentacles in reverse because there's something they're not manifesting, right? Right? Clearly, the world came out in reverse. We know that they're manifesting nothing but failure. So even though they're giving the way they should because they understand the way the thoughts go, they understand in order to get respect, you have to give respect. In order to get love, you have to give love. They get that. They just weren't doing it when it came to the love aspect. They were doing it when it came to the thought process, the manifestation, but not the love, right? So this person cannot manifest a new passionate beginning. They cannot manifest an intimate connection because everything that they have created has been failure. It has been dissatisfying. Right? Disappointing. They're not happy. So what are they wishing for here, right? Are they wishing for this reconciliation with you? What's going on? Let's find out here. All right, Spirit, why is the Star card here? Show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to the Star card. There's the universe in reverse again, the same, the world, the universe, right? Very similar, right? Same meanings. Again, it's the sense of failures. They're wishing for failure. They're wishing for failure in the connection that they're in because it's a failure. Spirit, a few more cards, please, when it comes to the Star card. Tower moment. I feel like, honestly, yeah, look, manifesting. They're manifesting this ending with this person. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're manifesting this ending. They don't want to be, it's like they don't want to be passionate anymore. I feel like, honestly, your person is just going through some shit. This energy has been pretty consistent for my Aquariuses. Pretty consistent between all of you. There's a lot going on. But I do feel like, oh yeah, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to come back around, Aquarius. I really do. And so this is why Spirit's kind of telling you, get your shit together. Get your thought process together, okay? Before you take another leap of faith with this person. Not because this person might not have worked on themselves or isn't working on themselves, but because this person's going to come to you because they realize now that they want a reconciliation with you because they were greedy before when they left you. They were greedy when it came to taking this new passionate connection. And again, so they went somewhere else, right? Yeah, I get you got to work on not continuing to push through because of this failure in this connection. Like, don't let this connection ruin it for you with everything in life, right? Complete that cycle, finish that step, and go on to the next thing. But again, going back to this person and this energy walked away from you. This energy chose something else, okay? This energy, though, wants to reconciliate with you because they know that this decision, there wasn't an equal give and take when it came to love. They walked away from you and manifested something that was, again, tangible, 3D. They could see, they could touch. To them, it looked stable, it looked good, it looked long-term, but ultimately it wasn't. It was a failure. It was, again, dissatisfying, unhappy. So their wish is for a tower moment here. They want a tower moment. They don't want to be passionate anymore with this connection. They don't want to manifest anymore with this connection. They don't want to manifest this, okay? Two of Pentacles is all about manifesting. No more passion. A tower moment. Sorry, where's my tower moment? A tower moment. Sorry. Tower moment, right? No more being passionate, no more manifestation with this person. I feel like your person is dealing with an earth sign here, okay? It doesn't have to be, but again, they left the connection with you to move on to something that they thought was more stable, long-term, committed, right, grounded, and it didn't happen. I lost my head. Heads will roll, right, on the floor. So yeah, ultimately, you guys, though, this person walked away from you. And what they created is not what they really want. So let's pull advice when it comes to this shadow work. Let's pull advice on your person. What is it that they need to do, right? What advice does Spirit have for your person when it comes to walking away from this situation that's no longer serving them, okay? When it comes to reconciliating with you, when it comes to facing the greed within their life, right? The greediness that they may have had in the past with your connection or for themselves, right? Being greedy with their manifestation, their connections. Let's find out what Spirit says. Again, sorry for the disconnect. All right. So again, we're going to read out of this book because again, the book just really gets into detail, okay? Interesting enough, though, this person's coming back to you. Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to my Aquarius' person, the cross watcher, please. Show me the advice they need when it comes to the shadows that they face. Spirit, show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to Aquarius' person, the shadows, the fears, the challenges, the problems. Advice for Aquarius' person and Aquarius when it comes to the person, please. One more time, right, guys? Aquarius' person, problems, obstacles, fears, shadows, advice, please. Thank you. All right. Again, it'll mention numerology a little bit too, right? Spirit, show me what I have to see, please. There we go, right? 62. can't read this writing. Number 62, I think it says the gland coner. Again, I've had this deck. This was actually one of my first decks, and I don't use it a whole lot, again, because of the colors. But, man, do these cards go hard when it comes to the description, okay? When it comes to, again, just some of the issues that we face, okay? So number 62, number 8, right? 62, number 8, let's see. If you don't understand anything about numerology, if you see the number 58, you would add 8 and 5, okay? So your number 62, you would add 6 and 2, and you get the number 8. So you guys might be seeing a lot of 8s. August, you know, the 8, just 8s, okay? You might see a lot of 8s. This is kind of like your sign that there's something going on with this person at that time, your energy. Just seeing those 8s, this should remind you of this reading so that you can remember the things that were significant for this reading, okay, the things that you were supposed to learn. So 62, again, let me see here. And you did get it in the upright. This book does discuss reversals as well, okay? All right, so this is the gland coner. Illusion, delusion, lust, projection, and clear sight. All right, what was I telling you? I love when Spirit speaks, right? I already said this person was very passionate. They knew how to project illusions into your thoughts. So very interesting that that's exactly what this card represents, right? So it's not good to make decisions when blinded by lust. Whether it's the lust for a person, a thing, or an idea, we need to pause and take our time before making actual commitments. We need to read the fine print, check out the foundations, get a mechanic to test the so beautiful second-hand car. If we are considering buying something, we can refuse to let ourselves be rushed into it and take time to make sure it is really what we think it is. If we are considering making a commitment to other people, we need to take our time and really get to know them much better. This is another lesson in seeing the truth behind the glamour surface, though in this case, it is we who have cast the glamour. Damn, I love these cards. Look, what was I saying? I feel like, honestly, your person, okay, cross-watcher, walked away from you, Aquarius, to go after what they thought was something long-term and consistent, but it was really an illusion through their eyes. And clearly, I mean, even you can learn something from this card as well, Aquarius, because it's a similar thing. You know, the failure of this connection literally has you doubting yourself, second guessing yourself here, right? So same thing with your person, right? These illusions that they went after was lust. It wasn't love. There was an unbalancing within love. And interesting enough, Spirit's telling your person to focus on those things because there's serious lust here. There's serious illusions and delusions within the things that your person has walked away to, not from. But even more importantly, yes, from to as well, because this person walked away from you thinking that you weren't stable and walked towards something that was stable. And now they're lying in their bed, right? Realizing that they fucked up because what they walked away from was actually good and what they walked towards was not stable. It was a failure. So now they're knowing that. That's why there's this reconciliation, okay? This is why this person wants to come back to you, because now they know. Now they know that what they walked away from is not good for them, right? They know, not what they walked away from, what they walked to, right? They know that what they walked to, and then bottom of the deck, interesting, the oak. The Oakman. Okay, the Oakman is kind of like the Magician, but it's in reverse. So yeah, I feel like, honestly, feminine energy has masculine energy, kind of like, whoa, here. Seriously. Yeah. Interesting, though, because like I said, ironically, this person walked away from you, right, for something better when ultimately what they ran to was not good. And so now they're seeing what was in the past and what it was for what it was, not what they thought it was. So there's a lot of illusions and delusions there, right? So ultimately, you know, Spirit's going to have your person really focus on the things that are illusions to them. And ironically, Aquarius, you have a lot of illusions within your thought process, okay? Your person has the illusions when it comes to the physical looking of things, okay? The 3D, the tangible, the things they can touch. But you, Aquarius, you have issues when it comes to the things that have failed you. Because these things have failed you, you are afraid to push forward and to end cycles out. You're afraid to take a leap of faith with anything new because of this disconnect within this connection, because this person left you like an option, okay? It's definitely understandable. So just really focus on that, okay? Focus on trying to just slowly trying to finish things out, okay? Whether it be a small task around the house, maybe something that you've been telling yourself around the house that you're never going to get to or you're never going to have time to, okay? And you don't have to be a feminine for this. You can be a masculine, okay? But you can do anything. It doesn't even have to be cleaning or something. It can just be like, going through old pictures of you and this person. Maybe things around the house that you still have of them, getting rid of little things that are a constant reminder of this person walking away from you. It's important to not necessarily just get rid of them, but replace them with healthy thoughts, healthy things. So, if it's removing a picture and taking a picture down of you and them, make sure you replace it with a picture of you with a diploma, doing something accomplished, so that you are no longer reminded of the negatives. You acknowledge the negatives for what they are, and now you replace them with good manifestations, right? Completing your cycles and being willing to take a leap of faith, right? Don't allow what did not work in this connection to stop you from manifesting, right, Aquarius? So hopefully this shadow work reading worked for you in some way, shape, or form. I do want to pull just overall oracle between you guys. I know an hour and a half is a long reading. But again, I think it's important here just because we did see reconciliation, okay? So let's see what's going on with this reconciliation. We have the Phoenix, right? Transforming, right? Changing, manifesting into something new and manifesting something better, right? It's a new phase, right? It's all about rekindling, though, interesting enough, right? And also changed mind. So again, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, they are going to reach out. Again, it's important, though. It's important to get a hold of yourself first, Aquarius, and face the issues that you need to work on, because you're not going to be able to see correctly if this person is coming in with good intentions or not. You're not going to be able to see the trickery and the illusions if you still have the illusions within you. So focus on this new phase. Focus on closing out those doors, ending those cycles, and literally changing your mindset. It's the hardest thing to do, but you have to do it. This is what will rekindle. It'll rekindle, like, even if this person chooses to not physically actually come back to you and reconciliate, because that's not going to be for everyone. That's going to be for a few of you guys. For those of you guys who this does not rekindle, this person does not come back to you, it's important to understand that you need to change your way of thinking. You need to transform your life and think for yourself, because all this person is doing is bringing you down and stopping you from manifesting things in your life, okay? That's why it's important that you transform, that you be the Phoenix, okay? Let me turn this deck around. A few more cards before we move on, all right? Spirit, a few more cards, please, when it comes to this connection. That was way too many cards. Yeah, I'm going to take them, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So for some of you guys, I do feel like if this person leaves whoever they're with, the person that they leave behind is going to be a little jealous, probably create some issues. This is why it's important to focus on you, Aquarius, because if this person comes in with all this negative energy, this can really knock you off of your loop and anything. And look, we saw a lot of 8s, 9s, and 10s with you, Aquarius. This means that you're ending out your cycles, okay? You're not in the beginning of cycles. You're not even in the 5s or 6s where you're starting over or restarting. You're literally toward the end of these cycles. So yes, although you may feel really sad and feel really, just at a loss for words when it comes to this connection, at the same time, you're getting close, and this connection is being reminded. You're being reminded of this connection because you need to face things to end out these cycles, okay? So it's over, right? The Grim Reaper's here. The relationship is over. We already know this. Clearly, you clicked on this video because something wasn't right in the connection. Interesting enough, though, the soulmates card is here, okay? So soulmate connection is all about learning lessons, right? Yes, some soulmates can be long-term. Some soul contracts can be twin flame connections. Ultimately, though, most soulmate connections are shit to learn from each other, okay? It's all about that person coming into your life. Yes, it hurts when they walk out, But when you actually realize what it is that you're supposed to learn from that person, that's when then you become grateful for this person. You become grateful for this person walking out of your life. You become grateful for this person not seeing the best in you. Sometimes the people that hurt us the most end up creating value, self-worth within us. So actually, there was something to learn here from this connection. There was something to learn from this individual walking away. It's a soul contract. Divine created this contract to keep you where you needed to be, right? So it's like divine knew that there was going to be issues within your life, Aquarius, where you were going to have a hard time acknowledging, your self-love, your self-worth. So Spirit says, okay, you know what? He or she is going to meet this person, and this person will teach my Aquarius how to find love within themselves, how to manifest and think for themselves and follow their intuition. The boat, this is all about receiving. This is kind of like the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups together, right? It's about the giving and receiving. It's about understanding that, you have to progress to get to your destination, okay? It's important to understand that it's the journey, not just the end game. A lot of people think that if things don't work out in the current, that it's over for the rest of your life. And honestly, some of the best things do come at the end of your life, but it is the journey that gets you there. It's the learning lessons within the lives, within the cycles. It's the problems, the fears, the challenges, all the bad things is actually what makes you. So again, it's understanding and receiving that and getting the closure that you need and moving on here. Spirit saying not today. Definitely do not allow reconciliation today. Okay, there's nothing that will come good from you reconciliating and talking to this person right now. Again, it's hard to say if this is a karmic relationship or if this is a twin flame connection. We'll have to just kind of keep tuning back into the energies and see what happens with you guys. Ultimately, though, if you focus on the transformation within yourself, Aquarius, if you focus on rekindling yourself, again, because of the damage that this person has done to you, it's like acknowledging that it's over. This person did not value you. This person thought that they could do better. They walked away. And if they come back, it's because of regret. It's because of things not working out the way they thought they would. So it's important to, again, stand firmly in the ground, transform yourself in the way you're thinking so that you can understand if this person comes back, what their intentions are. Straight up, okay? Be lighthearted. Don't be rude if this person comes back to you. Clearly you love them. You wouldn't have clicked on this video if you didn't feel some type of way for them. Just because you don't allow somebody to walk all over you doesn't mean you have to be rude to them, okay? Just because you create boundaries and set up boundaries within yourself doesn't mean that you have to let people walk all over you, okay? So again, it's that equal give and take. Remember, don't allow somebody to take all of you, then what's left, okay? That's all I've got for you guys. Aquarius, I hope this answered any questions you guys have. We will be doing shadow work readings twice a month. I'm also going to be doing the general love readings twice a month instead of doing love readings every week, okay? So we're going to alternate it from a shadow work reading, still looking at the relationship on things, okay? Still looking at both of you, you versus them. And then next week, we will do the love reading. We'll find out where your person's at, what they're dealing with, where you're at, what you're dealing with, and of course, how you guys are looking at each other, perceiving each other, and feeling for each other, okay? And then we'll look at the possible outcome too. So all in all, Spirit saying not right now, okay? Take the time that you need to transform as an individual. Again, tell this person not today. If they try to reconciliate or they are messaging you, trying to reconciliate, or if you guys are communicating, remember, it's not that you have to stop talking to them. It's just that you have to focus on you and do the things that you need to do for you so that this person can't hurt you again, okay? All right, with that being said, Aquarius, I love you guys. Stay blessed, blessed be. I will see you guys next week. I'm also going to be doing a prosperity read. I was supposed to give it to you guys Sunday or Monday, and I didn't get a chance to. I will be giving it to you guys over the next couple of days. I'm going to upload all 12 zodiac signs, and then when I'm done uploading all 12 videos, that's when I will come in and do the prosperity read, okay? I do have court on Friday. You guys pray for me. Old drama in the past. DWI that so I have to finally wrap up everything and go to court. You guys say a prayer for me. All in all, though, you guys, if I don't get to the prosperity read this week, I will do it Saturday or Sunday. I know I said I would last Saturday or Sunday, I apologize, okay? And again, I apologize again for all of you guys that were looking for the reading last week and didn't get it. Again, the connection was so terrible. I do apologize, okay? Again, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up, share, do all the good stuff. Comment below and let me know how this resonates for you. I appreciate all of you guys in the chat box. I appreciate all of your love and support. If I did not get to your responses, you guys, hello, Haley on Facebook. Hello, Jason, Michael. Let's see. You guys are all on Facebook. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of Facebookers. Well, thank you guys for following. Of course, I chose the red pill. Hey, you. Your man's needs to find herself again. Yep. Sorry, I'm just going through the comments, you guys, and making sure. Put a hex on her ass for me. No bad negative energy. All you can do is wish the best for her. I know you don't want her probably coming back, but all right, you guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you. So like I said, we'll tune back in next week. Definitely, you guys, everybody that's still on, make sure you guys do check out your birth chart, okay? It's really important. You guys, we have a lot of zodiac signs within us. So if you feel like this message resonates, you could have a different zodiac sign in your moon, in your rising, Venus, and the list goes on and on. We have houses, North Node, all those good stuff, South Node. So definitely check out that link. Check out your birth chart. You do need to know, you need to put in your name, but you don't actually have to physically give your real name. You could put in a make-believe name if you wanted to. It's just to address you. But the main important things you need is your date of birth, the time you were born, and the city you were born in, okay? But if you give that information, including the time you were born, it's going to give you an astrological birth chart, okay? But before it gives you that birth chart, it's going to give you about 20 pages to read. Read it. Take your time reading it. Put it this way, it gets so in detail, like I have this weird obsession, like even in the summer, it's inside, okay, not outside, but inside, I always have a blanket on, okay, like I have to feel like I love blankets, okay, and even when I sleep, like the blanket goes over my nose, like I don't know, right? So anyways, in this birth chart, it specifically said that. So I just thought it was really interesting, little quirky things like that this actually pertains to. I think it'd be really, really interesting for most of you guys who have not checked out your birth charts to do so. All right. I love you guys. Stay blessed. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, you guys.